Hello, my dear students. Welcome to your very own faculty driven institute Resultant. Hope you guys are fine. So, guys, come on, join the session fast. Be quick. I guess I'm audible and visible. Quick, quick, quick. So that we can start the session quickly. Come on, guys, be quick. Okay. Uh, Guys, let's be quick so that, as I told you, let's be quick, not waste time. Okay. So now let's start with the session quickly. Let me tell you a few things and then we will start quickly. First of all, good morning, Vishnu. Yesterday you were not present. What happened? Yesterday you were absent, not present, not absent. Okay, so let's start the session. Welcome you all to your very own faculty driven institute, Resultant. And guys, if you're new to our channel, kindly subscribe it, share it with your friends, and like the session as well. Apart from that, if you don't know about me, you can go through my profile. And guys, we are having a full syllabus course for your mathematics, engineering mathematics. This will be in English right now, and the MRP is 2499. Batch has already started from 16th August. Time is 9:15 p.m. Monday to Friday class is there, so you guys can enroll yourself for that. Apart from that, if you have any doubts, you can call on the number 7991310416. And guys, this is our RRB JE Civil 2024 team. And right now we are having the paid batches as well. If you are targeting for just the CBT one, right now the batch is going on. Offer price is 2499. AIM batch is CBT2. The offer price is 3999. And mission batch, that is CBT1 and CBT2, the offer price is 5499. Okay, so you guys, if you want, you guys can enroll yourself. You can download the civil resultant civil app for civil students, resultant mechanical for mechanical students, and you guys can get all the details. Okay, now we'll start the session, but before that, what you will be getting, guys, so in the CBT batch of non-tech, you'll be getting PYQs, quiz, test series, doubt session. It will be a 200 hours of class. CBT2 technical, this will be a 400 hours of class, and CBT1 and CBT2 civil, this will be a 600 hours of class. Okay, so now let's start the session without any delay. Let's be quick. Okay, the maximum permitted loss of head in a rapid sand filter. Now come on, guys. Head loss, why it will happen head loss? Because obviously the sand and this is the water to be filtered. So when the water will be passing through the sand, sand will be offering resistance. So to overcome the resistance offered by the sand particles, water has to lose energy. So here energy per unit weight, you call it head. Okay, so energy will be lost. So it is asking you how much is the maximum head loss which is permitted in rapid sand filter. Come on, guys. The maximum permitted loss of head in rapid sand filter. How much is permitted? Come on, guys, at least try once. How much is the maximum permitted loss of head in a rapid sand filter? It is 3 meter. If you don't know, this is the database question. Like if you talk about slow sand filter, when the head loss becomes 0.7 to zero point 0.8 times the depth of the filter media, we go for cleaning. Here, when you talk about the loss of head in a rapid sand filter, the maximum loss of head which we allow is 3 meter. Okay, no, 3 meter, Vishnu. Okay, now next question. The valve provided on the suction pipe in a tube well. Now, these questions related to valve, their functioning, they can ask you in match the following. Here they have told you the function and they're asking you the type of valve. Vice versa also they can do. They will give you the name of the valve and they can ask you what is the function of it. Come on, answer. The valve provided on the suction pipe. You provide it on the suction side also. I'll give you a hint, and you provide it on the delivery side also. What is that valve? Hmm. Very good. You call it as, see, here this is the suction side, check valve 1, and this is the check valve 2. So this you call it as reflux valve, you call it as check valve, or you call it as non-return valve. All the names are same. So I'll write out the other names also because it is not necessary in the question, they can give you this name only. So reflux valve or check valve or non-return valve. So that the main use of providing it, it will allow unidirectional flow of water and avoid the water to flow in the backward direction. Okay, so allow only unidirectional flow and prevent backward flow. Okay, so you provided here, they have written the wall provided on the suction side. If same question would have been there and this is the delivery side. Okay, and they would have asked the wall provided on the delivery side also in any pumps and all cases, then also we provide check wall because we don't want the water to move in the backward direction. Clear? Okay. Now, question number 3. A scour valve. Scour valve is the drain off valve which you call it or blow off valve. It is provided where, guys? Where do you provide it? Where do you provide scour valves? You call it as drain valve. You call it as blow off valve. Yeah, I'll send it. Send. Actually, I was busy with too much classes. I'll send. Come on, calculate this. A scour valve is provided. See, if you talk about scour wall, these are provided at the low point of the pipes. Okay, so at low points they'll be provided. Junctions में कभी provide नहीं करते. You provide it at low points. Why? Because first of all these are manually operated, and time to time when cleaning of the pipes is required, you will open this walls. So the water will be flowing under the action of its own weight from both the sides, and they will carry the suspended solids. You will open this drain wall, and the water along with the suspended solids will be going out of the pipe. Okay, so the water will be carrying the suspended solids which has deposited in the pipe. So you place it at the lowermost point. So low points. Okay. Now, and one more thing was in this questions, I'll tell you gate valve. So if you talk about gate valve, if they haven't asked about gate valve, but I'm telling you, you call it as gate valve or you call it as sluice valve. That you provide it at the summit points. So if they ask you about gate valve, which is used to regulate the flow of water, that you provide it at the summit points. And drain valves, you provide it at low points. Clear? Now, question number 4. Answer. Quick. पक्का श्योर 100%. 100%. Vishnu, let's check it out. For the same solid, if the quantity of sludge with moisture content of 98% is X, then the quantity of sludge with moisture content of 96% will be. You know the formula V1, 100 minus P1 is equal to V2, 100 minus P2. Okay, moisture content is how much? 98%. And the sludge, quantity of sludge is X. So what will be the quantity of sludge, that is V2, when the moisture content is 96? So this will be 2x and this will be V2 into 4. So from here V2 will become how much? X by 2. This will become X by 2. How it is coming X? How is it coming X? X कैसे आया? That's why I asked you, Vishnu, कि sure हो ना? It is coming X by 2. The formula is this. V1 100 minus P1. P1 is the moisture content before digestion. P2 is the moisture content after digestion. V1 is the volume of sludge before digestion. V2 is the volume of sludge after digestion. Clear? This will be X by 2. Chalo. Question number 5. In general, pH value of fresh sewage. So what is the pH value of fresh sewage, guys? Come on. Just converting one of them and I'll share with you. It became wrong. I think you did manual mistake somewhere. Come on. Fresh sewage is generally alkaline. Always remember, fresh sewage is generally alkaline. Alkaline. Alkaline means pH will be greater than 7. So if pH is greater than 7, according to the option, it will be 7 and 14. Afterwards, the sewage becomes acidic and septic. So initially, when the sewage is fresh sewage means when basically fresh sewage means when the sewage is generated. During that amount of time when you talk it about, it is fresh sewage. Over the time, it becomes acidic, eventually over the time, and septic in nature. But it is afterwards. Initially, if they ask you, it is alkaline, and alkaline means pH will be greater than 7. So pH between 7 and 14. Okay. Now, question number 6. Self-cleansing velocity. This is an important one. Based on this, questions has also been asked. What do you mean by self-cleansing velocity? Come on. I'll just share the first one by the time you guys are answering. The mini mock test 1 PDF I'll share. Answer. Self-cleansing velocity, the minimum velocity to maintain a certain amount of solids. Self, I'll tell you both in English and Hindi. सेल्फ क्लेंजिंग वेलोसिटी वो मिनिमम वेलोसिटी है जो कम से कम एक बार पूरे दिन में सीवर में फ्लो करना चाहिए, ताकि अगर कोई भी सॉलिड्स डिपॉजिट हो गए हैं तो वो क्या हो, वो बहकर चले जाए और वो सीवर में डिपॉजिट ना हो, क्योंकि अगर वो सीवर में डिपॉजिट हो जाएंगे तो इवेंचुअली वो स्पेस ऑक्यूपाई कर लेंगे एंड डिस्चार्ज कैरिंग कैपेसिटी विल रिड्यूस. Okay, so what I said, self-cleansing velocity is that minimum velocity which should be maintained. Otherwise, otherwise, what will happen? Whatever solids are there in the sewage will settle down, and if you don't provide a flow such that the flow will take out the solids will itself, solids will get deposited in the sewer, and it will lead to the reduction in the discharge carrying capacity. So, such flow velocity as would be sufficient to flush out. So, in case if any solids has been deposited, it will flush out that solids. Okay, so flush out solids. That flush out means remove it. Okay, that's why we design sewer for maximum hourly flow and check it for minimum hourly flow, because minimum hourly flow we make sure that it is equal to generally self cleansing velocity. Okay, the velocity of flow in a sewer does not depend on, it doesn't depend upon what thing, guys? That's why you have to read all the options when it is a statement wise question. Quick. See, when you talk about velocity of flow, either you go by Manning's equation or by Chase's equation. 1 by n r to the power 2 by 3 s to the power half. So it depends upon hydraulic mean depth, it depends upon roughness, it depends upon the slope, that is the grade. But nowhere you will see that it depends upon length. So length of the sewer is the answer, that velocity of flow does not depend upon it. Okay. Question number 8. In the activated sludge process, sludge volume index is used to decide. So for what purpose do you use sludge volume index? What is sludge volume index? Volume occupied in ml by 1 gram of suspended solids when allowed to settle for 30 minutes. अगर आपने एक स्लज को अलाउ किया 30 मिनट सेटल करने के लिए, तो वो कितना वॉल्यूम ऑक्यूपाई करेगा? कम ऑन गाइस. मेरे फोन में बफरिंग ही होती रहती है. Come on. Sludge volume index is used to decide. Very good. Very good. Now Vishnu came in full form. Sludge volume index is what? Volume occupied in ml by 1 gram of suspended solids when allowed to settle for 30 minutes. The standard unit of sludge volume index is ml per gram. Sludge volume index, if you calculate, by this you will calculate how much recirculated sludge is there, how much useful sludge is there. Okay, so by this you will be able to calculate the recirculation ratio of sludge. So the reason of calculating sludge volume index is you will be able to describe the recirculation ratio of sludge. Okay, question number 9. Activated sludge process. What is activated sludge process? Vishnu, I've sent mini mock test 1 PDF. Huh? Check it out in my Telegram group, Civil by Richa Gupta and others. You guys can join my Telegram group, Civil by Richa Gupta, in which I have shared the PDFs. This week I was busy, so I skipped it out. It was skipped. Okay, come on. Activated sludge process. Activated sludge process is an Activated sludge process. First of all, this is a biological treatment, or you can call it as a secondary treatment. What is this? This is an aerobic suspended growth system. Attach nahi hai. This is not attach. In attach, what happens? The biomass layer is there, and in which the microorganisms attaches and get carries out the decomposition of organic matter. Activated sludge process में tank होता है, aeration tank. Microorganisms are also there and organic matter are also there, and you are supplying oxygen. Okay, so here microorganisms and organic matter both are in suspension, so suspended system. Since decomposition is carried out by microorganisms in the presence of oxygen, so aerobic suspended system. Clear? Sure. Question number 10. When is the photochemical smog formed? Photochemical smog, guys. When is the photochemical smog formed? When is photochemical smog forms? When ultraviolet light reacts with nitrogen oxides in the atmosphere. So brownish haze type things you see. So what happens? Correct. Very good. So the air becomes stagnated, brownish haze type. आपको proper दिखेगा भी नहीं, brown haze दिखेगा, and this happens due to the high concentration of hydrocarbons and nitrogen. Okay, so C is the correct one. Okay. Question number 11. As per CPCB, Central Pollution Control Board, AQI, Air Quality Index for satisfactory conditions. You have good, you have severe, different conditions are there. So for satisfactory, healthy, satisfactory, unhealthy, very unhealthy, disastrous, there are so many. Come on. Answer. Answer. This they haven't asked it, but if they ask you, you should be able to answer. Chalo jaldi. See, I'm telling you, in case if they ask you, match the following. If it is healthy, air quality index will be 0 to 51, 0 to 50 actually. Satisfactory, it is 51 to 100. Okay. And if it is unhealthy for sensitive groups like people who have asthma and all, bronchitis problems and all, for those it is around 101 to 150. For unhealthy in general, for everybody, the air quality which is unhealthy will be 151 to 200. Okay, and very unhealthy you will go from 201 to 300, and disastrous will be when air quality index is 300 plus. And this happens specifically in Delhi's and all, Delhi city and all, where like specifically in the winters. Okay, the air quality index degrades and becomes poorer and poorer and becomes disastrous. So it's like you might have heard it in the news channels, like it's like if you're breathing in that air, it's like you are smoking 10 cigarettes a day. So that is the meaning of it. Okay, C or D. Okay, so in RRB JE also you will write like this, C or D. Fine. So this will be 51 to 100. Okay, now question number 12. Rainfall intensity 2.2 meter per hour on 2 kilometer fall on 2 square kilometer area for 4 hours. Runoff it is given to you. It is asking you what was the loss. Runoff it has given to you. It is asking you the loss. Come on guys, very simple question. Very simple. Come on, guys. See, how much rainfall, since the answer is in volume, I have to report in terms of volume. How much is the rainfall? 0.2 meter per hour. For how much duration the rainfall is happening? If in 1 hour it is 0.2 meters, for 4 hours it will be how much? 0.8 meter. Okay, and now we will convert meter into, first we'll multiply by the area for getting it in terms of volume. So 2 square kilometer. Convert square kilometer into meter square. So this will be 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16. Correct? And what is runoff given to you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the runoff given to you. Come on, solve it. You will get the answer. Runoff is 2500870 cubic meter. Rainfall I have calculated. Runoff is given. Come on, solve it. I'll check it out once. It was zero point 0.2 into 4. Correct. Here, the rainfall is less and the runoff is more. If you check it out, the rainfall is less and the runoff is more. Value expression wise it is coming correct, but if you check it out, the rainfall is less and the runoff is coming out to be more. Check karo, just check it once, guys. Check it once. Quick. एक बार check करो, rainfall आ रही है 1.6 into 10 raised to power 6 cubic meter and runoff is 2500870. तो loss क्या हो, तो पूरा का पूरा even all the rainfall went and more amount of water is going. Check it out once. मेरा ये आ रहा है कि you guys are also getting the same. Just check once. जल्दी check करो. ये आएगा तो if you will subtract loss is what? Rainfall minus runoff. So my calculator, with calculator I am doing it. So it is coming 1.6 into 10 raised to power 6 minus 2500870. It is coming 900870, but it is coming with a negative sign. 900870 aa raha, but with a negative sign. It is coming. So they are saying only the numerical value. So numerical value is 900870. Okay. Question number 13. The rainfall in 3 rain gauge station PQR. Rainfall is how much? 6 centimeter, 8 centimeter, 10 centimeter. And the area is given to you as how much? 100 square kilometer, 200 square kilometer and 200 square kilometer. It is asking you the average depth of rainfall over the catchment by Thiesen's polygon. You know Thiesen's polygon is P1A1 plus P2A2 plus P3A3 upon A1 plus A2 plus A3. So same thing you will do. 6, don't bother about the units, they will get cancelled out. 6 into 100 plus 8 into 200 plus 10 into 200 divided by total area is 100 plus 200 plus 200. The logic is, come on, calculate first from here. The formula is average precipitation is P1A1 plus P2A2 plus P3A3 upon A1 plus A2 plus A3. Come on. हाँ C होगा वो तो normal value से, सिर्फ if you take only the value not the sign. How much it is coming? Solve it and let me know. ये कितना आ रहा है? Quick. 8.5 centimeter. Okay. Okay. A hyetograph is a plot of this is very simple question. What is hyetograph? What do you mean by hyetograph? What is hyetograph? 14th question. What do you mean by hyetograph? Correct. It is a plot of rainfall intensity versus time. If they would have said discharge versus time, this is hydrograph. And cumulative rainfall versus time, this is the mass curve. And rainfall depth versus duration, you have that duration depth area duration curves and all you have it. Okay. Now, question number 15. For the estimation of high floods in fan-shaped catchments, what is the formula used, guys? In fan-shaped catchment. Fan-shaped catchment, and then which formula you will use? Okay, I'll write the formula. Come on, tell me the name of the formula at least. Come on. High floods in fan-shaped catchment. The formula I've written, kindly tell me the answer. Mm-hmm. What is Dickens' formula, guys? That is CD a to the power 3 by 4. What is Rice formula? CR a to the power 2 by 3. This formula which I have written for peak discharge, this is English formula. So this, if you write it in shortcut, this becomes approximately 123 rooting. Okay. So C is the correct one. So in fan-shaped catchments, the formula uses English. This is English formula which I have written. English formula. Okay. Now, question number 16. Now, this is something which is out of the track, but at least try. Petty's formula Q is equal to CP into B to the power 3 by 1 Q mac. ये किस पे based है? This is based on what? ये ना क्वेश्चन में गलत लिखा है 3/1 नहीं होता है. This is 5/4 to the power 5/4. This is based on what? C constant M for different areas like humid areas and all, the value is different. P is probable precipitation. Okay. And B is what? Average width of the basin in kilometers. Now this is based on what? Come on. ये formula is based on how much amount of rainfall. P is the probable maximum rainfall, so it depends upon the rainfall and from how much catchment area it is happening. So catchment area, you call it as drainage area, you can call it as drainage basin. So rainfall and drainage area. Okay, चलिए. Question number 17. The desired length of overtaking zone as per IRC Indian Road Congress recommendation. Come on. Desirable length. This you might be knowing it. Come on. Desirable length. This question has been asked a lot of times. This you can answer. Correct. 5 times overtaking side distance. If they would have asked you the minimum value, then it would be how much? Instead of the desirable one, if they would have asked you the minimum one, तो कितना होता? That time it would be how much? 3 times the overtaking side distance. But right now they have asked you the desirable one, so it is 5 times OST. Okay, good. Question number 18. If an upgrade of 1.5% is followed by a downgrade, so N1 is given to you 1.5%, downgrade is minus 0.5%, rate of change of grade is 0.2% per 20 meter chain, then tell the length of vertical curve. Come on. Basic questions they can ask you. Length of curve. Come on. How much? See, length of vertical curve will be given by what? Rate of change of grade into length. How much is rate of change of grade? N1 minus N2. So this will be 1.5 minus 0.5. So this will be 0.2%. Now come on, answer. Rate of change of grade. Come on. Come on. ये 0.2 क्यों लिख दिया? ये तो 2 होगा. 1.5 plus this is 2%. See, 0.2% for per 20 meter change. When it is 2%, how much it will be? So 2 into 20 by 0.2. So from here you will get how much? ये 202 ये 0.1 आ जाएगा. This will be 200 meters. Simple question. कुछ ज़्यादा दिमाग है ही नहीं. Correct, Vishnu. Very good. Question number 19. What is the extra widening required on a 2-lane pavement? So number of lanes is 2. Radius is given to you 100 meter. The wheelbase of the design vehicle is 6 meter and the design speed is 64 kilometer per hour. Come on. It is asking you extra widening. Quick. The formula NL square by 2R, this is off tracking, plus V upon 2.64 root R. Come on. Just substitute it and answer it. That's it. Length of wheelbase they have given to you as 6 meter. सब चीजें दिया, you have to just substitute the values and answer. Quick. Number of lanes 2. L square 6 square. 2 into 100 plus 64 upon 2.64 root 100. Solve it. Quick. Solve it quickly, guys. मैं solve करूँ? Let me solve it. 6 square divided by 100 plus 64 divided by 2.65 into 10. This is coming out to be 2.784. So approximately 2 meters. इतना ही आ रहा है. Just check it once. पर मैं इसमें कुछ 6 पे मैंने शायद इसमें ब्रैकेट नहीं लगा. Just a minute, just a minute. This is in kilometer per hour ना, so I have to multiply by 0.278. मिस हो गया. 0.278 into 64 divided by 2.64 into 10. This is coming 1.033. 1.033. So approximately 1 meter. Formula है ना? Formula, right? This is the formula, that's why I've applied. Extra widening. Chalo. Next question. The angle of banking for a highway curve of 200-meter radius designed for car traveling at a speed of 120 km per hour and coefficient of friction 0.4. So how much will be the angle? How much will be the angle of banking? Now they have complicated this. This is basically they're asking you super elevation. So angle of banking ऐसे आपको बोल के they are confusing you. Basically they're asking you the super elevation. Come on, answer. Quick. Quick guys. Quick. Solve it. Vishnu, you are like you have studied the formula by kilometer per hour. So when you do by kilometer per hour, V upon 9.5 root R, right? So that's why you were confused when I have written V upon 2.64. If you are thinking about V upon 9.5 root hour, that time the velocity is in kilometer per hour. But here I have done what? I have converted the velocity into meter per second and did it. Clear? So that's why I use this formula. So if you use V upon 9.5 root R, that is also correct. You will get the same answer. Okay, now that's I told you ना, अभी बोल दिया, बता दिया, reason आपको बता दिया. The formula varies when you're doing it, when you're substituting V in kilometer per hour or when you're substituting V in meter per second. Clear? So what formula you are telling me, like you are telling me this formula na, V upon 9.5 root R. So here V will be in kilometer per hour and R is in meter. When I have done this one, I have substituted V in meter per second. So I have to substitute. That's why I have multiplied by that. Clear? आप चाहो तो we can do it by that only. Wait, कर ही लेते हैं आपके वाले से. That's better. NL square by 2R plus V upon 9.5 root R 2. So this will be 0.36. 1.033. You're getting the same values. Okay, I did it in the terms of meter per second. That's why. Okay, now solve this. Solve this one. You know, E plus F is equal to V square upon 127R. V is 120, 127 R 200. Coefficient of friction 0.4 E. Calculate E from here. What will be E? That will be tan theta. Whatever value of E you are getting, that will be tan theta. Come on. Solve it. E ki value, solve it and tell me how much it is coming. Solve it and tell me. Check it out, 0.167 it will come. So theta will become how much? Tan inverse 0.167. Okay, fine, I'll do it. First, I'll forward the remaining ones. I'll forward it. Okay, fine. Now, 21. Cubic parabola is a type of what? Cubic parabola is a type of which type of curve is cubic parabola? Cubic parabola, cloth height, what are these? Very good. No, you're saying for 20D. Okay, I was like 21 also it is D. Cubic parabola is a type of transition curve. Okay. Question number 22. Which of the following is one of the factor influencing the provision of cameras? So cameras which you provided on the sides of the roads. So what is that factor which is influencing? Not compound curve. Transition curve होता है ना, spiral, cubic parabola. Come on. Very good. So depending upon light rainfall, heavy rainfall, the amount of camber to be given changes. So it depends upon the amount of rainfall. Correct. Very good. Now this one. The desired slope for highway embankment in accordance with safety conditions. How much slope for highway embankment? Come on, guys. With safety conditions, for safety reasons. If you don't know safety conditions, in accordance with safety conditions, the desired highway embankments means chabutra जिसको आप बोलते हो. So that is 1 and 3. Okay. Now question number 24. Reaction time for stopping side distance and overtaking side distance. Now this is a very common question. I'm not going to answer. ये तो बता ही दो यार. Kindly tell this. Reaction time for calculating SSD and OSD. Quick. 24th question number. Hmm. For stopping side distance, what is the reaction time? Ulta, you have done the opposite, Vishnu. For SSD, it is 2.5 seconds. Overtaking के लिए कम time रहता है. So that is 2 seconds. Got it? So you have done the opposite. For stopping, जब आपको stop वाले के लिए 2.5 and for overtaking it is 2 seconds. Correct? Okay. 25. IRC recommended ruling gradient value on mountainous terrain. Plain, rolling, hilly areas, steep, for everything it is different. So tell. Mountainous terrain, what is the value? It's a database thing and this you should remember. They have written in this format, they can ask you in terms of percentage also. Mountainous you say or hilly you say. Both means the same thing. This is for plain and rolling terrain. Come on. 1 and 16, this is for steep region. This will be for hilly region. That is 5%. This is for hilly regions. Okay. Question number 26. The minimum value of coefficient of friction along longitudinal and lateral direction. Just like the stopping side distance reaction time, where say this coefficient of friction you need to remember. How much? How much? Kitna? Coefficient of friction along longitudinal direction and lateral direction. Longitudinal, you have longitudinal along the length, you have more coefficient of friction as compared to that of lateral. तो ये तो पक्की बात है कि longitudinal में ज्यादा होगा as compared to lateral. कोई बात नहीं. I say ना, whatever mistake you have to do it, Vishnu, do it here. Okay, but don't do it in the examination. Huge mistake we don't say. We say blunder. ठीक है, तो गुनाह हो गया. So we don't say huge mistake. Generally we use the word blunder. Okay, but whatever mistake is there, do it here. Don't do it in the examination. So it's good if you practice here. That gives you that confidence. Now you will never ever forget in your life. Since you made a mistake here now even in the examination pressure will be there, you will never forget it. That's why these practice sessions are, so that you make mistakes here, but don't do it in the final paper. Correct. Coefficient of friction longitudinal 0.35. Sometimes with favorite thing only we do like this. No issues. Question number 27. The minimum skid resistance number for Indian roads to have a level 1 serviceability indicator. Level 1 serviceability indicator. Come on, guys. That's great, Vishnu. Minimum skid resistance number. Skid resistance number. Level 1 serviceability indicator listed skid resistance number is 50. This is the database thing. Now, ये तो बता ही दोगे. Which of the following is not a function of pavement shoulders? Shoulders which is provided for like basically emergency landing. If आपकी कार खराब हो गई तो वहाँ पे sides में you can keep it for trucks and all those things. So what is this shoulder? This is basically not for the movement of traffic. This is like an extra portion which is being provided as an emergency lanes and all, you can say. Come on. No, read it again. Read it again, Vishnu. BCD. Read it again. कहीं गलती कर रहे हो. You are making a mistake. Functions of pavement shoulders. Emergency lanes, just I told you. ये drainage media के जैसे कब से serve करने लग गया? It doesn't serve as drainage media. This is not a function of it. If like obviously if you don't provide shoulder, so people like if they want to purchase something and roadside people are there who are selling, they will make their vehicle stand there. So the space which is available for the operating of the other vehicles decreases. So shoulders and all help that way also. So that it helps increase the capacity. Okay, but it doesn't serve as drainage area. तो कभी नहीं करता. Okay. Now different grades, different slopes are joined together by. They are joined together by what, guys? Very good. And what are the two types of vertical curve? One is summit curve and the other one is your valley curve. Very good, Vishnu. Okay. Question number 30. In pavement design consideration, the maximum width of the vehicle is usually fixed and followed. The vehicle width affects all the following except. So it is asking which of the following factors is not affected by the vehicle width. चलिए. Quick guys, last question for today. Quickly solve it and tell me. Pakka? This is homework. Width of traffic lanes को affect करेगा, shoulders को करेगा, drainage layer को नहीं करेगा as per Vishnu. ओके शोल्डर्स को तो करेगा ऑब्वियसली बिकॉज द विड्थ जो ऑब्वियसली जो गाड़ी है उसकी विड्थ से अफेक्ट होगा. पार्किंग फैसिलिटीज को करेगा. अगर ज्यादा विड्थ की कार है तो फिर उस पार्किंग लॉट में कम गाड़ियां आ पाएगी. विड्थ ऑफ द ट्रैफिक लेन्स इसको भी करेगा. ड्रेनेज लेयर को करेगा कि नहीं. चलो. So guys, these were the questions which we have discussed in today's class. PDF will be provided to you. पहले बाकी के PDFs भी provide कर दूंगी. Try to be regular on class, and guys, tomorrow we'll be doing a very important thing, that is syllogism. जिसमें questions they have asked every year in RRB JE. So we will be talking about the syllogism in tomorrow's class. So don't miss the class. And guys, if you haven't joined my Telegram group, you can join my Telegram group Civil by Richa Gupta, in which I'll be uploading the PDFs. Okay. So let's move. We'll discuss this in tomorrow's class, the remaining one. So let's wind off. Tomorrow we will be dealing with the reasoning parts. We have studied the quantitative aptitude one, profit and loss and all. Now the reasoning part we'll discuss about syllogism tomorrow. Okay. Thank you everybody. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself. Bye bye and study hard. Welcome Vishnu, but try to be regular on class. Okay. No, what happened to see the from the starting? I'm just able to see the comments. Nothing. Just it's buffering and buffering. I don't know why. Updated the YouTube then also. किसी को अगर पता है then do let me know कि क्या problem है यार. Why it is happening like this? Okay. चलिए. This was buffering initially. Now also it's buffering right from the starting. Okay. So that's all for today, guys. Thank you everybody. Thank you so much.